New parents, new camera. At 2:43 a.m., it recorded movement. A shadow leaned into the crib. The baby didn't cry, just stared. Now every night the shadow comes back, watching, waiting. There are two things that we know about the universe. One, there is an infinite amount of space. And two, we are alone in the universe. So when I saw this video from a viewer, I had to do a double take. Take a look at this. Do you see anything weird? Yeah, me too. What the hell is going on here? Is that a ghost? Now, before we go any further, let me just say that I'm a huge skeptic when it comes to all things paranormal. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in demons. And I especially don't believe in shadows that come back to haunt you in the middle of the night. Okay? So, with that disclaimer out of the way, let's take a closer look at what's happening here. So this video was sent to me by a viewer. He didn't want to be identified, which is totally fine. He didn't want me to share his last name or where he lives. Totally fine. But he did give me permission to share his story with you guys. So this dad said that he and his wife were given this crib by some friends. They couldn't use it because their baby was already too big. But for this family, it was perfect. Their baby was only 2 months old when they got the crib. And as you can see, it has a little baby monitor on top. It wasn't included with the crib, but it was a perfect opportunity to keep an eye on their kiddo. So they set up the camera and went to bed. What they didn't realize was that the camera would start recording at 2:43 a.m., which is exactly when this creepy shadow shows up. Now, my first thought was that this was a glitch in the camera. You know, sometimes when you have a bunch of lights in a room, you get these weird shadows and the camera picks them up, but this doesn't look like a light to me. And if you look closely, you can see that the shadow has a distinct humanoid shape. But whatever it is, it seems to be coming back every single night at around the same time. Now, I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that babies can't sleep train themselves. So the fact that the baby is just staring at this thing makes me think that it's not a dream. If this was a nightmare, the baby would probably be crying and screaming, right? But the baby's totally still, and honestly, kind of creepy. So let's take another look at the clip. Pay close attention to the face. Does it appear to have a face? Do you see a mouth? How about eyes? It almost looks like it's smiling. So our viewer says that after this clip ended, the shadow leaned over the baby even further and started to make the weird faces. Then it disappeared. Now, I don't know about you, but that's enough for me to move the crib away from the window. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a trick of the light. But if I had to explain this, I'd say that something weird is definitely going on.